All right, DDTG. This song is dedicated to U.S. soccer. U.S. soccer men's team. The disgusting effort from the men's team last night. And shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm just a moron. Every 4 years, big soccer tricks us into thinking we got a shot. We don't have a shot. We suck. We stink. Playoffs. I mean, it's one thing to lose like Mexico lost to England at the Azteca in an electric game, and they leave their guts on the field, Mexico, and they die on their sword. The United States looks disinterested. You got that guy who apparently is like 60 years old on defense, number 13. He's getting just mollywopped. He's getting ragdolled. He's getting dominated. The goalie looks like he never played a day in his life. They don't know how to mark a guy. No interest at all. Absolutely demolished. 4-1. It could have been 50-1. I'm done falling for this. We don't play soccer in this country. Belgium has the same population as the state of Ohio. The state of Ohio. And they go and put that type of ass whooping on us. Listen, it costs money to play soccer, I guess, in this country. It shouldn't. Soccer's the ultimate anybody can play. You just need a ball and that's it. You got to play club fees. It's the kid. I've said it. It's the kid who can't make the football, the basketball, the baseball, the hockey team. Let me go play soccer. Let me go play soccer. I stink at sports. It's a country club sport. Oh, little Johnny, we stink. And every 4 years they trick good, hardworking Americans like me, like you, like little Johnny, little Sally, and we get our little flags out and we wave them and we say we're going to win. And the more provocative of the bunch, like me, will talk a lot of shit and be embarrassed. Disgusting. When am I going to hire Felger from 98.5? That's out of the clouds. Someone paid $5. So listen. Listen, I'll watch that Mexico-England game at the Azteca all day long as a sports fan. What a show. I ain't watching that shit that the U.S. put out. I'll watch the rest of the World Cup. But you're not going to trick me anymore, USA men's soccer. We suck. We stink. Jose Altidore is in the crowd. Who cares? Soccer. Embarrass us like that. And I don't want to hear, Trump got Bolligan to play. Who cares? Who cares? He's probably embarrassed too. The people who should be embarrassed are the people in that locker room. Kraken times DDTG. The episode of DDTG is brought to you by Kraken, the official crypto exchange supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, official crypto trading platform, Barstool Sports. I hope they're not the official crypto of the U.S. men's team. Listen, everybody thinks they're a genius after the fact. Oh, I would have bought Bitcoin at 100. I knew that Farcoin was going up. Yeah, okay. Everybody's Warren Buffett as the chart goes up, the game ends. Right now, Kraken is giving you the chance to be part of one of the biggest sporting events on the planet. Kraken is sending one winner to their guests to the FIFA World Cup 2026 final on July 19th. Flights and accommodations included. We're talking about the biggest match in the world, billions watching, history being made. You could be there. Before this stream is over, I'm going to pick my champion. Now that I'm not biased by this crap that the U.S. men's team puts out there. Here's what you do. Download the Kraken app, sign up for using code FWC26. That's it, FWC26. One of the biggest names in investing, one of the biggest sporting events in the world. It's a great event. It's just not our event. It's just not a U.S. event. It ain't never going to be a U.S. event. Download the Kraken app, sign up with the promo code FWC26, enter your chance to win a trip for 2 to the FIFA World Cup 2026 final. Kraken, invest, trade, own. By the way, what are we at? 115 for XRP, like 63,000 for Bitcoin. That's going to get going too. Down millions on that. And if you really get the testicular fortitude, now's probably a good time to buy. Disclaimer, terms apply. Visit Kraken.com for details. Not investment advice. Crypto trading involves risk of losses offered to U.S. customers, excluding New York and Maine, through Paidward Interactive Inc. And I want to say this. Next time in 4 years, I don't know where the World Cup is in 4 years, but when people, I hope it's on when the U.S. plays at like 3 in the morning because I won't stay up. I want everybody to ping me in 4 years and be like, do not fall for it. Do not fall for big soccer. You're an excitable guy, Dave. Even as you get into your advanced years here, don't fall for it. Do not fall for the U.S. men's team. Do not fall for the propaganda. Do not fall for Taylor Twellman and Alexi Lawless and all these people. Do not fall for it. They stink. They're not going to get past the round of 16 ever. This is an inflated tournament. Big deal. You beat Bosnia, Herzegovina. Who cares? You can't beat Belgium. So in 4 years, when I'm getting all riled up and I'm talking trash and I'm puffing my chest out and I'm getting troops on and I'm just talking all this shit and I'm a real American and all this, remind me that this is fool's gold and you're going to make an ass face out of yourself. That you're going to create an international incident for yourself and you're going to look like a moron. And you're going to have all these Belgium chocolatiers just jam it down your face the next morning. Can you do that in 4 years? Can people remind me? Brett Johnson, Lovely Gray wins for fun next time out. Listen, so we're going to get Lovely. She's doing great. Lovely Gray is doing great. We're going to send her out just to be like as cautious and safe with her. She's showing no ill signs right now, but we're going to send her for full scans to make everything's great. And I tell you, if Lovely Gray, knock on wood, ever comes back to in time for the end, like the Lake Placid in Saratoga, like Travers Day, if she's healthy enough to go and she can compete, she's super talented. She will be the most popular horse in the country. Everyone loves a story like that, overcoming a fall like that, to come back in 2 months and be ready to roll. I will have the most popular horse in the country. I'm not going to push her, but she's whispering in my ear, biting my bill. She's like, let me go. I want to show him I had a lot in the tank. So we'll see. I'd love it. It'd be a special day. Stocks. This is a stock show after all. Sorry, I got distracted by that disgusting effort by the USA team. Soccer. I could be on the U.S. men's team. Oh, here we go. Here's people, the haters of which there are many, will now post that video of me beating a D1 athlete in a 50-yard dash with an absolute torn hamstring. Could I be on the men's soccer team now at 49? No. Could I have been in my prime? Was I a 10-and-under monster putting up like 18 goals a game? Yes. Am I bragging that I'm some superstar athlete because I'm saying I could have made the U.S. men's team if I chose to continue with soccer? I am not bragging. I am showing how easy it is to succeed at the highest levels of soccer in this country because nobody plays it. Let's go to look at some stocks. Nvidia down a little bit. AMD getting crushed, down 7%. SpaceX is 157. I think SpaceX is a buyer on 120. Meta 609 up a little bit. Bitcoin is 63,000. Axon has been an absolute rip show lately. Back 654. Absolute rip show. Let's see what we got for earnings this week. Dave believes in space hoax. What are you talking about? I just said 120. Piers Morgan, dog. Piers Morgan is an absolute moron. Piers Morgan has asked me to go on his show 100 times. I've said no 100 times. I went on that one time when it was supposed to be about live golf. He asked me about cricket. He's an absolute Piers Morgan should walk around with a clown mask. I don't have time for clowns. Yeah, I know the Barstool Guardian Angel is. We met him after. Where is... Also, how about Graham Plattner? What a clown show. The extreme left, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, clown show. Bernie Sanders is a melting popsicle like people want to talk about. He reminds me of the old emperor in Star Wars. Just this melting old man popsicle who endorses the most vile humans of all time. Graham Plattner, the guy, you want to talk about dog walking. I dog walked that John Favreau from Pod Goes Left or Left Pod or Here Goes Pod. When I'm like, how are these people endorsing a guy with a Nazi tattoo, a guy who like made fun of soldiers who got shot, Purple Heart recipients, and has said about a million like horrific things and deleted them all on Reddit, accused of all sorts of sexual crimes. Obviously, I've been there. I didn't do it. He probably did it. So like I always try to give you the benefit of the doubt. But this guy had a Nazi tattoo on him and has said and done horrific after horrific thing. He went to he's from rich parents. He went to a rich like prep school. He's just the worst guy, liar, everything, scumbag. And now allegation after allegation continues to come out about this guy. The Pod knows that John Favreau. And I'm like, how are they doing? He's like, he's a great guy. Dave, you should talk. John Favreau. These guys sell their soul. Like they sell their soul. And now more allegations. They all do a 180. Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, John Favreau, or whatever the fuck that guy's name is, not to be confused by the guy on Elf, who I love. But these idiots. And now they're like, oh, well, he's going to drop out. This was all like out there beforehand, you guys. Come on. It's like, oh, I don't even want to get into it. Let's this stock show. Not many earnings this week. Yeah, right there, JDF. What do you think of Plattner? Who could have seen that coming? You need to go on Pod Saves America. That's a Pod Saves America guy. Like, I mean, what a fucking idiot. If people just ignore it, move on to like Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, like, how do you even look? I'll give AOC credit. She did not endorse this guy. That is, at least somebody has a shred of like, well, are we really going to endorse the devil here? Now, I don't know if she's endorsed these other idiots that Mandami endorsed, the ones who want to take down Western society and like, you know, all the other shit that they've said. If she hasn't endorsed them, credit to her. Unlike this, Bernie Sanders should be in prison. Lock that fucking old emperor evil ass up. No, she gets credit. AOC does. You shouldn't have to give credit for being like, oh, you didn't endorse a guy with a Nazi tattoo. But the way the Democrats, yeah, you get credit. First round bye, the crazy left. What are you talking about? I'm not even gonna read it because it's so stupid. I wish I had that person in front of me. If it wasn't a computer, I would front and I'd do what I did to John Favreau. I'd put him in the toilet and I'd flush him down and say, when you tangle with me, you lose because I'm always right. Yeah, that's true. Cam, big fight about Democrats, socialists versus normies, right? And if you have an ounce of pride and self-respect, the normies I have no problem with, but their party's being hijacked, and these people are so desperate. They're lifelong politicians, so they don't know how to actually have a real job or function in the real world. Their entire identity is being a politician, and to save their own skin and their own hide, they will bend over, kowtow, and do whatever to appease these morons. You need more Fettermans, just they're dirtbags. Like anybody objectively with the brain, like these people are fucking dirtbags. Kurt Fielder, love the book, Dave. Going back through all the stuff from the past 20 years with new stories was enjoyable. Thank you. Thank you to everybody about the book. I do not think we're going to be a number one. I don't think we're going to be the number one times bestseller. Maybe. I don't know. I think there's a book that there's a monster book I don't think I can get past, unfortunately. It's like a book about 2 New York Times reporters wrote a book, Regime Change, which I had never heard of because I'm not reading political books, but basically just an anti-Trump book, which has a big audience. Billy Toes, thoughts on having an Italian head coach and not a U.S.-born coach? That's not just the U.S. Every country is doing that. I think it's crazy. You should have to have a coach from your country. That seems like that's just sometimes soccer. You want to complain about dumb shit. That's dumb. Thank you for holding jail stool. Many will notice it will send again. I don't know. I told you I was going to hold it forever. I held it forever. Mikey grab bags. Can I get unblocked on Twitter? My only crime was being too good a Minifan. Book was good, not enough blind Mike. I don't know what you did to get blocked. I used to not block people. I kind of do now because there's just so much hate, and I just don't. It just fills my feed of people being like crazy. So, who's going to win the World Cup? That's what I said I would do today. Good point. All right, let's look at the odds. Now that I can think objectively without USA on my face. All right, let's go through. France. This is the current World Cup odds in DraftKings. France plus 180, Spain plus 340, Argentina plus 450, England plus 500, Norway plus 17. I'm saying 17 to 1. Colombia 25 to 1. Belgium 30 to 1. By the way, Belgium's 31, and they just put belt to ass on us. We didn't lose to fucking Pele or Maradona or Messi. We lost to Belgium, who is 30 to 1. I think we were favored yesterday. Morocco 31. I'll tell you, Morocco is sneaky. They're good. Switzerland 74 to 1. And Egypt 250 to 1. So you don't think. I don't know that Norway can win. That guy Haaland's an unbelievable striker, but can they win? I don't think so. I think the two plays here are England or Morocco. Morocco is very good. Technical, Morocco is very good. But it may be England's year. That to escape that Mexico game, Harry Kane's playing up, down. They want it. The goalie's seeing it. It's England and Morocco. France is so much better than everyone. Why is another person saying Felger? Is this the same person? Morocco sucks? No. Learn round ball. Well, I'm not going to pick the Fenway Focus. The towels are here. I just got to pick a game for Henry. I know nothing about soccer. I was blinded by my love of the country. My only fault is loving this country too much and getting caught up in the hype. What are the numbers? Oh, we're a 47 brand house here. All our hats, that's the brand. So that's 47 brand. The other hat, Saratoga. These are in the store, by the way. Is there going to be a sequel to the book? Highly doubtful. Nashua, New Hampshire tonight. Last stop on the book tour. But these numbers don't count for book one sales. Blake T, you said you were at the game. The atmosphere did not translate at all. At least compared to watching the Azteca, watching the Mexico game. Thank you. Book is out saying thank you. Morocco's main striker got hurt. I didn't know that. Nate Anderson clearly had an off game. My God. It's the worst game I've seen a team play in the entire World Cup. They look like they never played soccer. And I don't want to hear you being hard on them. That was pathetic. That was absolutely pathetic. Like, they didn't look like they knew what they were doing. Yeah, I Jake the Snake, Pulisic, most overrated athlete in U.S. history. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. It's either that or the old Red Sox shortstop that was coming up for 100 years. Yeah, I know. Mac, you're right. Presidential favor. I wanted Trump to come out and be like, I apologize. Like, I should have not got involved. What a waste of an international incident. What a waste of an international incident. Like, if we're going to create this, they hate us because they ain't us, and just have everyone rooting against us, you better make sure the guys you're putting your weight behind deliver. They did not. Oh, my God. Ryan Lavalle, 5609. I've tried to watch the replay of the Lovely Gray race just to watch her. I'm in between what type of ride because she was fighting Dylan the entire time. Again, sort of like the Oaks, and then jetted up. It's almost like he lost control of her, and she's like, all right, I'm going. But I get to that crash, and I can't. It's just so awful. God bless you. Oh, my God. Riled up. Dave, what's worse, being USM men's team or 2026 1/6 tour? Bad. They're both bad. No, people saying I can't root for England because Scotland, I get it. Excuse me. I get it, but I am a Harry Kane guy. I'm going to sneeze again. All right. 113 on XRP. Wrap this up.